Right guys, welcome back to another GTC race. We got two heats, so sit back and relax. On pole position all the way from British driver. Then we got a guy on pace at the moment, is Jeffro. In third, for the first time I think in this championship, is Michael Race 92. In fourth is Mike for Volkswagen. Then we got a guy who's been coming up in pace and not really well as DC Racing. Then we got is that, I don't know who that was. 7 is Campus, and then we got Joker. Then we got Campus, Rainier, Werner on the party, Patty. Then Valentino, Fricky, and Gareth here. So the other BMW driver is Charlie Kuhn up there the grid when they had a great qualified. One lap to go, and we are about to go racing. Welcome off to the start, and away we go in a GTC race. And a great start there for our British driver, but Jeffro also, he blocks Jeffro coming to the first corner. And it looks like Mike has also got a good start there. He pushed Jeffro a bit sideways there. And Michael, Jeffro gives him a little nudge back and said, come on guys, this is touring cars, you want to draft, let's draft. And Jeffro fights his back, Michael dropping down position, back in the third. Behind him it looks like it's DC Racing, Bumblebee, up there in the position, looking good. As the Volkswagen Toyota Championship carries on at the moment, but Audi, nice to see all three of the cars here in this championship. So a good start there from the guys, a couple of bumpers, and that looks like a Ford going a bit crazy then. The only Ford I think are rocked up this weekend is the GTC is not where we want to be. A couple of drivers not rocking up through load shedding and all that. Werner joined the brand new driver, joined the party, and he's not in his race colours cars, but he is driving for Ford, so he's having so much fun there in that Mustang. Then we got Patty there in number 27, also in the Audi. So all three Audis are here. Let's see what I can do. Rainier had a bad start there. Looks like he's fallen back into 14th position. And so he's going to make his way up here. Our leader from British driver, Nolan, all the way from the British, is going to try and show South African cars how to do it. He's got pace. Let's see what he can do. Jeffro there in second, is going to try and work hard. And then Michael, also a quick driver, is going to try and stay through them. And then DC Racing there in fourth for that Toyota. It's going to try and make something happen. So for the first time, we have three different manufacturers in the top three. In the top four, if you can put it like that. Oh, someone spun around. That looks like Fricky. If you have a look by Fricky, he lost it coming into the corner and then just steps ugly out. And it's like NASCAR for the knee, who misses him. And lucky no one drove into Fricky. So Fricky not having a good opening lap here. And hard pushing here from Nolan and Jeffro, Michael, DC Racing, Bumblebee, and behind him Campus. So behind Campus is Mike. Doing good for the Volkswagen team and the Audi team to have so far. And then we got a BMW and another Volkswagen. There's some runs wide. That's Werner who ran wide a bit there. And a couple of bumping and pushing. Audi is trying to get involved. And it looks like Gareth there. And it looks like Bumble. And it looks like DC Racing made a mistake. Because at the moment we saw two Toyota drivers. We had we had a big gap in between them. So DC making a mistake and losing out a lot of places. Rainier is caught up here and he is behind Charlie Kuhn. Two good drivers at the moment. Oh, some body panels flying on the sponsor, and that's Werner lost it. So that's what happened there. Werner lost it, and that's why the sponsor boards are flying all over. So at the moment, the top three guys are Nolan, Jeffro, Michael, and Campus. So Audi is in the top four. Both of them are there. So the top four, they got two Audis, one Volkswagen, and one Ford at the moment. So not doing what the guys want, but it's nice to see Ford in the front there, and for the first time in this championship, so Ford can maybe get a win here. Let's see what happens. Hard pushing here. So Rainier's got his car all over that Audi looking for pace, and behind him is Charlie Kuhn, who must have made a mistake because Rainier came past him, and Rainier's getting squeezed hard here looking for a way past. Charlie Kuhn is getting nuts around there, and Rainier's also getting hammered. So Charlie Kuhn comes past, and it looks like it's Bumblebee who's nutsing himself through, and getting it wildly down. So Bumblebee is not holding back. He wants to get in the front. It's a very good circuit. This Bumblebee is trying his heart out there, and so does Gareth. And there's a Ford in the mix here. Hard on the brakes has become wide there from someone there. That looks like Joker there, who's trying to push up to his behind Frikkie, who had a bad opening lap, spinning around. Lucky no one driving into him. So the guys are still trying to get hard out here and trying to have fun. As someone runs wide, and that's Gareth. Is it Gareth? I think it's Gareth ran wide then. Oh no, man. And then someone at the braking point, and someone at the braking point. I was just waiting for that. That looks like Joker, who's had a bad moment in the braking point area. Probably will get a replay on that. That wasn't a lacquer one day. Joker comes back on the track. He's out there. He has a replay. It's Gareth who loses control into the tire wall. And then Joker, who gets that braking point so wrong, outbrake himself almost into Frikkie there, and gets his car placed leaky very wide, but had to take a longer road to get back. And doing that, Gareth Gareth didn't came past. That's DC who came past him. Gareth back on track, back in the leader. Panola, who's pushing this excellently hard at this moment, who's having so much fun at that. And behind him, Jeffrey's not that far behind, just a couple of seconds, and then Michael having a 5-second penalty. It looks like it, and then a good couple of cars. So what happened to Campus? Because there's a BMW and a Volkswagen involved there, and no Campus. So Campus must have made a mistake somewhere, and he's not going to be very happy. Come on, another pack of cars here. I don't see Campus involved in that either. So I've got 15 cars on the track. Did we lose Campus somewhere? I can't see him on the scoreboard. So probably we'll see what happened to Campus as the race go on. Mike's still having a hell of a dice here. Frikkie's now really getting involved. Reniers there, and behind him is Charlie Kuhn and a whole bunch of cars there. Werner's there, and it looks like there's another Toyota in there. So Reniers looking for a way past. Renier gets onto the braking, runs a little bit of wide, and Charlie Kuhn is there, and Charlie Kuhn's nuts Renier and spun him around. So this, oh no, Renier gets taken completely around. Not going to be there. Yes, a replay. Renier gets a great mark. He's next to Frikkie, and Charlie Kuhn gets the inside, and he's got Werner to worry about. So Charlie Kuhn runs wide, nuts Renier, and then it looks like Bumblebee has just helped Renier completely around there, and not because Charlie Kuhn also loses out by Bumblebee. I hope I don't have damages. I hope Renier doesn't have damages, but we'll see as the race go on. And then Frikkie, this is like really like touring cars. Oh, Frikkie pushes Michael Patty around there, almost around there. So Patty comes past Frikkie again. So a great challenge here at the back here, as we got the guys running. Charlie Kuhn got Werner behind him. Renier is the one who lost out very badly, but I'm sure he can make his way back again. Then we got Joker there. So here comes Renier. He's not lost. Can't make out who's lost at the moment, but yes, our leader, and it's Nolan, yeah, in first at the moment, and Nolan is not that far in front of Jeffrey, who's been pushing that Volkswagen. And then Michael right out the 2, yeah, in third, and then we got Charlie Campus back again, because he's got 4th again. So Campus working his way up there, knowing that Audis have got pace this weekend to run in the top 4. And then Mike there, his teammate, he's the privateer out of the 2 Volkswagens. He's in the middle of the 2 Volkswagens. Jeffrey in the front of the Volkswagens, and Campus, Creepy, sorry, yeah, at the back of the Volkswagens. So working hard for Creepy. He's been quite a while. Camera car not really spotting him, but there's a whole dice here between Mike and Patty and Charlie Kuhn there. And then at the back is 3 cars fighting for it, and they're like really close to each other. All dice have the Ford in Werner, and everyone getting involved hard in the place. There's a yellow flag waving, and it's Renier again who gets back there. Did he made a mistake? Renier not having a lacquer morning, first race here. Replay of Renier coming into the last chicane, and then just side steps with him and going back. Bumblebee running last at the moment. I hope it's not got said. This is Niels is catching Bumblebee there by Nola. So Nola is definitely catching up to Bumblebee. So I hope it's not that serious, and damage maybe they can fix this for the second race. 15 cars still on the track, and there's a whole bunch of fighting here. As we got Mike up there, and a whole lot of going forward here. But behind campus is Valentina, and we know Valentina wasn't that good unqualified, not getting the car to do what it wants to do, but very high up in the race. So Fricky and Gareth, they both had penalties, couldn't qualify for the opening race, and had to sit at the back of the grid of the last race. The CSC has fined them with a penalty of no qualified. Valentina is still pushing hard here at the moment, trying to catch that 2 Audis, and I think that Audis is going to work together. Campus maybe going to keep Valentina back a bit and let Mike run, but Michael's making a little bit of mistakes. So Campus is not going to be, I don't know who's going to be a tail running there. Michael being hard paid, and it looks like Valentina's got the inside of that corner. We got Mike here coming up, and Patty gets his car sideways, loses a position as Joker goes past them, and Fricky running wide, but a good couple of cars. They got Charlie Kuhn, Werner up there too, who's fighting at back. Looks like Werner's in 9th position at the moment, doing very well for him. Joker and Patty having a nice fight. Just 2 good friends off the circuit, and on the circuit they look like 2 little enemies. Oh, Charlie Kuhn just got nuts here by Joker, and I think with that the Audi of Patty got the most hard out of it because he got stuck on the grid. And then in 11 is Creepy, it looks like, with 12 looks like Patty. So 13 Renier, is it? Yeah, Renier in 13, 14 is Gareth, and then 15 it looks like Bumblebee. That will be not very happy, but getting lap back to the leader. Lap 9 out of 13, and what a race we're having here. If this gentleman is just pushing on a little bit longer, and can he keep it, he will become the 3rd winner if he can win this race, and it will be excellent for the GTC. So far it is only been Bumblebee and Jeffro, Volkswagen and Toyota winning so far the races, and the other guys are just getting podiums like a 2nd and a 3rd. So we are looking for a new winner. Hopefully we'll get one. Let's see what happens. As Jeffro is going that car in, he's running 2nd, a strong 2nd, because Valentina has got 3rd for BMW, and this is going to be a 2nd time. If he can finish 3rd for that, BMW will get a 3rd position. And the first time I think it was done by the near team with that BMW, and he's a privateer. And I have to say, guys, we are missing Oros. Oros has got he's ill tonight, so he's not racing tonight with us, and we wish him all the best to get well quick and see him back again as soon as possible. Back here, a couple of guys fighting, and it looks like Creepy and Patty and Charlie. Oh, Charlie Kuhn and Werner connected, and Werner going that car sideways, loses and replay again. Yeah, Creepy and Charlie Kuhn. Yes, Creepy, Werner and Charlie Kuhn, and Joker 40 got a gap there, but nice control there from Werner, who gets it going again. And Patty still in 12th position with Gareth in 13, Renier in 14, and then Bumblebee in 15. If we got the guys watching here, and Gareth really having a good race so far. Renier is trying to get some pace back in his car with all the mistakes he's been making, getting that car sideways. And oh, who's that? That Bumblebee again making a little bit of mistake. Yeah, he's trying his best to get that car going, and it's just not going where he wants to be. Leader of known in a lead here from the British country, from England. I'm not sure where in England he stays, but Jeffro, he's from South Africa, from East London, and he's a stock car driver, trying his act out here on tour and showing the guys how to do it. Running 2nd, a strong 2nd. There's 11 out of 13 laps, and I can't make out who's in the moment. It looks like Valentino there in 3rd. Back here at Jeffro is having a great race. Yes, Valentino, and Valentino is an ex Volkswagen Challenge driver, having a lot of fun, and then Campus there now in 4th position. Michael is lost out a little bit. He's under attack by Mike. Michael is the Formula V driver and historic driver, racing normally at Swartkops. Michael is the two, and Mike, he loves online racing games. I'm not sure if he's got any racing in the real world, but in the sim, he's a Frikkie, go-kart, oval track driver, and the stock car driver, ex-stock car driver. I must say, Creepy. He likes working on cars, and likes playing online racing games in the real, and then Charlie Kuhn, don't know not that much of him. But he's a sim racer, and he's lying at the moment in 19th position back there to Charlie Kuhn, who's now in 8th. He must have overtaken Betty or something hard on the brakes, and then Joker. I'm not sure what he's all about, but he loves racing, and he's doing very good. He's lying at 10 at the moment, so he's keeping it up. A couple of cars running wild, and that looks like it's Gareth and Charlie Kuhn lost out a big time. He's lying at 10 now, so Charlie Kuhn must have made a mistake somewhere, as and Renier stopped pushing hard and trying to get up there. He's now lying in 12, so he was from 14, he moved up 2 positions, so Renier's having a lot of fun. Then it's Petty 27, who's made a couple of mistakes, and behind him is Werner. So we got racing drivers in this group who's still racing in the real world. Bumblebee is a stock car driver and also a Tartek driver. Oh, talking about Bumblebee. Oh, Bumblebee makes a mistake, loses it, and not very good there from Bumblebee. So he's not going to be very happy. He's been having a bad time. We are 14 cars. We lost Nola. Something must have happened to him, because in the lead for a good couple of times, and no stranger for winning races, is Jeffro, who's pushing this hard. And Jeffro is going to be smiling from year to year. He will be happy, over the moon, to get that car into first. For he qualified in second, so he really worked hard for this. On the final lap, cut a couple of corners to go. Just keep it gentle. So Jeffro moves into second. Valentina for BMW goes one step higher and is in second position. Highest for BMW at the moment, and Valentina will be showing that BMW can run them as he's pushing his car up another table. And then Campus, who's moved into third, he was at fourth, but now we lost one car. So Campus up there. There goes the winner. Second place, here comes Valentina. Third for Campus. Audi will be over the moon because they are third, and they will be fourth. Will it be fourth because Volkswagen is not leaving it alone? So Mike for fifth is Mike. 6 goes to Frikkie. 7 goes to a couple of cars. And then 8 there. 9, 11. Renier at 11. He will be very happy if he comes over the line after a couple of mistakes he had. So in 11. So behind. Oh, someone lost it. That's a lap car. It's Mike. I mean Petty. Then Werner comes in at 13. It's Bumblebee going down and said, just showing the crowd what to do here. Thanks guys, thanks for watching race 1. Race 2 will be coming shortly. Race 2 of the GTC. It's a reverse grid. Anything can happen in this race, as we got some lovely pictures coming through here. So on reverse, Bumblebee will take pole for finishing last. Werner in second, so he's going to be pushing hard. Then there's Patty, who had bad luck in the first race, so hopefully more there. Renier in fourth will try his best up there. Then we got Gareth, who's a quick guy here. And then Joker for fourth, then Charlie Kuhn for BMW, the second BM, then one of the first Volkswagen of Creepy, Third Toyota, or Fricky's the Toyota, he's keeping the flag high. Then the second Volkswagen of Mike. Then another second Audi, that will be Michael. Then we got Campus, the third Audi. And then we got our third BMW, Valentina, who's going to be pushing hard. Our final Volkswagen. And then Nolan, who had bad luck with the internet, is trying here from the back. Who's going to be trying his best. Off we go. Great start. 15 cars on the track. What happens in turn 1? Excellent start there from a raining reverse grid guy. This guy's quick in reverse. And he's got pole 2. Oh, Patty just came wide through a couple of cars there. I think we lost one car. Are we not sure yet? What happened? Yeah, we lost a driver. So Bumblebee got pushed out wide there and lost out that position. Not very well. Great start here for Renier. He's now up in 4th. Can he catch Patty? Can he put that BMW? And a couple of cars are coming through. There's a couple of Nottingham backs at the back here. 14 cars. So far, hard on the brakes for Patty. Werner for the first time in the front. He runs wide and is not going to be very happy about that. Werner loses his lead. And then 27. Patty 27 takes the lead over. Audi in the front for the first time. And a couple of hard pushes here. We got 4th up there. We got BMW of Charlie Kuhn. Hard coming up in a couple of corners. There's a couple of nudging and butching here. Werner gets a couple, and there's a couple of often wide here. And Patty Joker goes wide, and there's a couple of bumps and pushes still. There's smoke. There's cars going wide. Did something happen? Ooh, Werner's into the wall. Did something happen? In that corner, there's a couple of cars. Replay, Renier's involved. Yes, a replay. Renier coming into that last, gliding him up. Gets a little nuts there from somebody. And then Werner just helps him along the ride. It's like a proper touring car spin around. And Charlie Kuhn is also involved there. And Renier won't be happy about that. All the way lost. And then Nolan looks like he's involved. There's Charlie Kuhn. We now at don't know what happened to Charlie Kuhn, yeah, but yeah, poor luck there for Renier. I wonder what happened to the rest of the guys. Charlie Kuhn ran off the track as he came to the corner and lost it and tried to get back. So as he gets back, the car leads are going on. And there's Werner. So Werner was very hard into the tires. So let's have a look at that. So replay from Werner's side. Werner trying to come around the corner. He's got Renier, and then he nudges Renier. Oh, he just helps Renier along the road. And through that, he's in trouble. Oh, Nolan and Werner got together. Werner into the wall. Nolan into the tire wall. And both of them not going to be happy. Nolan is the last, I think the last replay camera work we got here. So we're looking at Nolan. He's trying hard. He's coming through a pack of cars all the way from the back. And Renier goes off. Nolan has got no way to go. He sees Werner coming across his side, and they're both into the tire wall there. Renier gets his car going, so if I got this correctly. Renier gets going, but Nolan will be at the back now. Yeah, we're back live again, yeah, and then Patty in the front, and looks like Gareth is behind him, but he's got a whole pack of cars behind him. So can Patty get away here, and can he push this for another level and try and do something on it? Couple of cars going wide and there, and then the 2 Audis trying to get away, getting through the pack here. As we got Creepy and Jeffrey almost into his teammate, but Fricky nudges him, so the Fricky is losing out because coming through there, it looks like it's Mike and Fricky fighting at the back there. Can't make it out, so it looks like it's Mike and Fricky who's having a hard tussle, and then Jeffro and Campus are fighting teammates here. It's in Jeffro's car, trying to get past his teammate. Jeffro just a nice turn in there as Campus is losing Creepy loses a bit of momentum. We're now in Mike's car as Mike also goes past him. Some Creepy who lost a little bit of momentum has lost 2 positions on the main straight. Hard on the brakes here from Mike trying to catch Jeffro. So that puts Mike into 4th at the moment. Back live here from Mike's car. And then we're looking up. Mike's having a whole new tussle here with that Audi. And he's getting the hang of it. Behind him is Creepy, who's having a battle there of Fricky now. And it looks like it's Werner. No, it's Joker, who's behind Fricky there, if I'm correct correctly. No, it looks like it's Audi. It's Campus. Campus trying to get past Fricky. So Campus is trying to get up to his teammate there, who's moved up 2 positions, and he's getting all back here. So not where the Audis want to be. And it looks like a Creepy running a wide there, but if the guys are pushing hard and harder. Oh, somebody said that looks like Joker. Joker just lost the back end. Coming out there, looking at as he touched, he was just too hard on the pedal, and Joker making a little bit of a mistake there. And then Creepy, so Charlie Kuhn in 9th position of Joker's mistake. So Charlie Kuhn will be happy about that, and Joker's got it going. But now Ronier's catching up, so that 4th is not having the easy weekend here on the circuit. And it looks like Vernon Renier is hard. Joker sideways in turn 1. Loses a bit of momentum there, and I'm sure Werner will be all over him now. If he got it, yep, we're doing so, and so does Renier. Renier's outsteps in the wrong direction and loses 2 positions. Renier makes a little bit of a mistake. Just have a look what happened to Renier. He just was too hard on the power. He had Werner in his side and coming onto the corner, just too much power as the back end steps out for Renier. But lucky didn't spin it around, nothing serious. So Renier back last, he's in 14th position. He's got Nolan who passed him and Mike back in the leader, and that looks like Patty, who's having a great race at the moment. But Gareth is under attack from a Volkswagen of Jeffro. So hard dice here, and this is what everyone is coming to watch, is Jeffro being from the back of the grid. He's running in 3rd position on lap 4, who's not having the easy way out. Okay, now he's in 2nd. He's past Gareth. Gareth must have made a mistake. He's past Gareth. Now Gareth's trying to get it back. He's slipstreaming Jeffro because Michael is not that far behind. He's in 5th position. So hard on the brakes there. Jeffro, Gareth on the outside, and that's going to bring Michael, who's running in 4th, a bit closer. Let's see what happens. If we got Jeffro coming up, nothing burned of this. And this looks good as we got Renier somewhere down the line there. But Gareth was not having an easy target at the moment. He's now lost his 2nd position, and hopefully to keep up there, because now he's keeping the flag high for Toyota and Fricky. We lost a main Toyota driver of Bumblebee, who's not came out of that turn. I think too much damages. So a hard dice here for Michael, who's running at 4th position at the moment and pushing hard at this level. And the guys are there, so 35 of Fricky. And then behind him taking the con, that's Creepy, who's trying to get some momentum going again on his side. But Campus is coming, and behind Campus looks like Valentino is also having some bad luck. It's not coming up the ladder so quick as what everyone was hoping for. Campus going for that inside of Creepy. Creepy just slightly slapped the door there and said, come on, we can do this another way. And that's bringing Valentino closer. So Volkswagen, Audi, BMW fighting out for 6th position at the moment. And a hard dice there, so anything can go. Oh, Creepy is getting a little bit loose, and that's not good for Creepy because Campus has got great momentum. And a little bit of rubbing and hard on the brakes. Creepy gets nudged, and Campus loses out. So does Creepy. So Valentino moves in one corner up 2 positions. And well done there to Valentino if he's got it settled. We're looking at Charlie Kuhn, who's having a tussle there, and then Joker up in 10th position, who's also battling out this little bit of cornering. Nolan trying hard there. Up in 11th position, who's not having an easy race at all. Nolan hitting the curves, trying to get that car to go forward, using all the curves he can, and then pulling away from Mike, and Mike's pulling away from Rene, who's running. That looks like Werner in 14th position. So Werner must have made a mistake somewhere, and he's lying now at the moment in 14th position for Ford. So not very good there for Ford. Back in the leader as Patty has got around about 6 more laps to go, maybe 7, and he's got 7 hard laps lying ahead because Jeffro has got no one else except him to overtake. So he's going to be having his hand full there. Coming out there, that's Jeffro coming out the corner there, and a couple of fights there from Gareth. Gareth was fighting with Mike, it looks like it, and Frikkie. So I'd like to see that battle if the camera guy can move down, because there's a hard tussle there. We had Gareth in third, who's got Frikkie and Michael to worry about. So Gareth is not going to have an easy 7 laps because he's under a lot of pressure. It's an Audi and a Toyota who's fighting against a Toyota. So Frikkie is trying to get involved there to get it Audi to calm down. So will it work? Let's see what Frikkie can do. This is lap 8 out of 13. So a couple of more laps to go, and Michael is blocking for Frikkie and still going for Campus, but runs wide. And Frikkie sees the inside, but now Mike will have the inside. And a little bit of a nutting, and Michael squeezes Frikkie to go wide. So Frikkie is well done to Frikkie, who lost that position, but Michael's still in between. So Frikkie's trying very hard to keep that other Toyota in good hands. Backyard Frikkie. But in 5th position, fighting hard to catch up to Michael. Behind Frikkie is Valentino in a BMW. But Frikkie's not going to worry. Yes, Valentino. Frikkie's not going to worry about Valentino. But what's going to happen? There's a whole dust of racing still going on here. There's a good couple of laps to go. Good mileage to do. Coming hard on the corners, into the cornering. It's looking hard on the attack there. That looks like Valentino is pushing his BMW hard to catch with Frikkie, to stay with Frikkie. Can he use Frikkie? That's a good question, because behind him is Campus, and Campus is coming up with a hell of a speed for Audi. Campus is doing excellently well here for Audi. Like I said in the first race, guys, we are missing Oros. He's very, very ill, so he's missing out this round. Oros, get well soon, Choma, and we'll see you back on the track as soon as possible. Backyard Campus, and Campus running wide a little bit. Oh, Campus loses the car. Campus loses a car and not going to be very happy. He just got dirt on his tires, and then the back end. Let's go. Here's the replay. Campus coming out into that SS. He runs a little bit wide, gets some dirt on his tires, and the back end just lets go. And that's going to put some damage to his car. Campus not going to be very happy about that. They all been doing so well this weekend. And Nolan's got an easy car not to worry about passing. Nolan moves into 9th position. Campus got it going again. So that's Joker there. Behind Joker is Mike. Mike's not getting his easy run either. This run he was I think in the top 5 in the opening race, or the top 7. Now at the moment he's lying in 12th and not getting an easy race at the second heat. And it looks like René is in 14th position because Werner has passed him. So something must have happened to René also. Werner is running now in 13th, so Werner's having a good outing. Not really that good, but it's not lost, and no one wants to. Oh, René loses the back end. There's another replay of René. Just makes that little mistake, and the back end steps out. Nothing wrong, just too quick on the power. René try to get the brakes locked up and gets the car going, but he's putting now a serious lot of damages to that suspension. But he's back on the track and he gets going again. Back in the leader, who's now taking the lead with 4 laps to go. It's Jeffro. So Jeffro in the lead. He won this first race. Can he win the second race? Very hard to make sure that this is GTC touring cars. Anything can happen. And it looks like Campus. Not Campus. Mike in third. So Mike's having a hard tussle and Jeffro goes for it. Jeffro slightly into Campus, makes a little bit of a snake, and then Frikkie is into Mike there. So what a touring car race this is now turning out to be. Frikkie is fighting for third, and so is Mike, and getting involved. Yes, the replay. A hard braking point there from Gareth, but putting that out. Frikkie gets in, he nudges Michael, but helps him correct it, but got the momentum, takes the inside of it, and takes third place and says, thank you very much, I can do this anytime. But behind him looks like it's Valentino, just bringing up that BMW. So this is still getting into a hell of a event. This hard on the brakes, a couple of cars, and look at this. It's still going on. They side by side with a couple of corners. Michael is now back in that. Fricky is now in third, but it's a fight. This is going to end up in tears. I don't hope so. I hope these three guys are going to have it all the way out. There is a lovely 3 more laps to go. And in the lead, it looks like it. And Valentino is trying to get through then. He's seeing the gap, and it looks like Mike takes the inside. But Fricky will have the inside in the next corner if it can correctly. It's going to be a tough one. Fricky is getting impressed. Valentino's got the inside now. And Michael is trying to go around Fricky. And doesn't get at the end of the runs wide and loses out, and Valentino takes 4th position. So still another corner to go. Fricky in third. He's got attack from Valentino. Valentino is getting nuts from the Audi of Michael, I mean, and this is going to be a difficult one. There's a couple of corners to go, a couple of more laps. But Michael has lost out a bit, and Gareth is now looks like coming to the party. So this is going to be a couple of corners out, and Campus there in Creepy there in 7th position with Valentino and Nolan. Campus, I mean, that's Charlie Kunis blocking Nola. He's blocking Nola, and Nola's not going to take this anytime longer. Lola gets the inside line and just gives him a nut. Says, come on, you want to play this? I can do the same, and pushes him wide. And Charlie Kuhn not very happy about that. Slipstream him coming down into the first turn. Well, Charlie couldn't be brave enough. He's got the outside line of this. Charlie couldn't on the brakes, and Nolan's got the inside coming out. As Charlie Kuhn's trying to get up there, but makes a little bit of mistake, and Nolan pulls a gap there. So Charlie Kuhn not pushing it very happy, but Nolan is in 8th position now. Charlie Kuhn down to 9. He's going to have a serious word. I think Nolan's going to have a word with Charlie Kuhn trying to block him. Back here at 10 is Campus. And he's not having an easy one. Looks like Mike in the 11th position has caught up some pace there. And Joker and then Werner up in 13th. With Renier still being lost with 2 more laps to go. Renier not very happy chapping. For BMW is going to be looking and see where the problem is. And he's not going to be happy at all in this race. Final lap to go is Jeffro starts the final lap, couple of more corners to go. We probably will jump into Jeffro. Look how calm this driver is coming through the opening turn. Into the second, what's a left-hander, then the third corner, what's a right-hander. Look at him, he looks like he's on a mission. And his car is set on rails into the 4th corner, what's a right-hander. As we go down the beach straight here, there we in the Fricky. Fricky is in 2nd place. This man is smiling from ear to ear. And look how hard Fricky is working that steering. But it looks like Valentino comes in. Valentino takes 2nd away from him. Fricky not going to be very happy. It pushes both them wide. So anything can happen in that Audi of Patio will be smiling. But Valentino is not going to sit down, and Fricky is not going to keep this either. They got to fight to the couple of corners to go. It's a hard tussle. Now we got 3 more corners to go. But Cameron car gets the win for Jeffro. His 2nd win for the day. And it's Valentino who's lost out there by Fricky. Fricky puts the Audi in and makes sure that Toyota gets it. So Toyota takes 2nd, BMW 3rd. Who's coming in 4th? It's an Audi, another Toyota, an Audi, and a 4th. So good there for Neil. Then we got Creepy Campus, and then a couple of guys coming over. And we got Joker coming here in 12th position. Werner 2nd race, looks like he's got 13th position. And Renier looks like he's caught up a little bit, couple of corners ago. Renier is catching, but I think the race is over. Renier's not going to make it. He will finish 14th. Guys, thanks for watching this race. There's more coming. And I'll see you guys shortly. This is one of the greatest GTC races, and there's more to come. Thank you guys. See you guys again.